This meeting is being live streamed. And then I always just wait till little bar fills. And now it looks like we're good. So I think.
Yep.
Yeah, we're good. Well, welcome.
Welcome to you.
Welcome to me and to you. And to Next Level from Level with Emily, our little weekly chat where we check in with each other about the episode that we're going to publish later this week. I do the edit, Sam mixes it, and we just like to chit chat about it and see what it was like. So we're going to preview this week's episode, which is a French composer, Nicolas de Ferran. And I know that that's not even remotely how it would sound if pronounced properly in French, but this is the best I can do. So, and we're going to talk about a game called Scrap Riders. But before we get to Nicolas and Scrap Riders, how are you, Mr. Sam Keenan?
I'm doing okay. Yep.
Good.
Yep. Living large. How about you?
I'm fine. Yeah. I mean, we've had a few glorious days here in the Twin Cities of some warm weather and sunshine, which is sometimes a little bit of a weird double-edged sword. Sometimes I get like bummed winter is coming to a close. I don't even know. I can't figure out my emotions with regards to the weather, but the sun has been nice. So that's good.
Agreed.
Yeah. So really just no complaints about any of that. We're still ironing out just a couple of technicalities, but we're, I think, next week going to be able to like play music, which we could do now. It would just be a hassle.
Yeah.
So we're going to come up with a simple process to play music, which has existed for decades. It's not like we're inventing this technique or anything. It's like this is something people do all the time. We just
some wax cylinders and
exactly a hurdy-gurdy with a monkey in the back spinning. But yeah, we've had Nicolas on the show before. In early 2019, I think we talked about a game called They Are Billions, which had orchestral score. So this Scrap Riders being like an 80s throwback pixel art, like it's like a adventure, like point and click adventure, but also beat 'em up. So like super 80s all day, and the music sounds that way and everything. And so quite a difference from the last time we spoke with Nicolas. But I don't know. What'd you think?
It's fun. It's very fun. It's nice to have, like non-orchestral stuff, very video gamey from time to time too. I mean, we've had some of that recently as well, but yeah. But it's this music was really good combos of 80s vibes and chiptune stuff and modern mixing, but not nothing that took away from that kind of OG vibe or whatever, which was really nice. I like the kind of there's mix of a little bit of metal and a little bit of fusion and very chiptuney sort of runs on the bass and stuff like that. Cool stuff. Very cool stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was really fun. And also what I thought was so fun about our conversation was that Nicolas had so much fun writing the music that he was just like giggly about it almost in a way. He's just like, yeah, that was really fun, that track. And so it's just good energy in the music and good energy from Nicolas. And we got a treat this time that we don't often get, which I was very excited about, which is the ad-lib, like one of the ad-lib tracks that Nicolas recorded before he wrote the track itself. He was just like inspired out on the streets of Paris. And
how could you not be?
I know, right? And I don't know what the Paris suburbs are, though. I can't really speak to that, but I'm sure they're badass, just like regular Paris. But yeah, he like sent us this iPhone memo that he had recorded. It's like a 3-minute. He's just like out on the street doing this for 3 minutes, like making this whole track. And then he went home and he wrote it. And so it was really fun to like juxtapose those. I hope that part worked out. Did that work out okay?
Yeah, no, that was actually, I loved that because that was really cool because, I know like, songwriters and musicians and stuff do that kind of thing a lot, kind of singing into a voice memo or whatever on their phone, copying things down. And it's always embarrassing to listen back to those and stuff. But his were like exactly like the tracks.
I know, wasn't that crazy?
They were all in tune,
in the same
like
key,
in the right key, same
amazing.
tempo, same like he does like the drum parts and stuff with his mouth,
like,
and it's exactly the parts that he like laid down. Yeah. It's weird. It's really weirdly amazing. Similar, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because you would
like
expect
he listened to the track and recorded it afterward. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I know exactly, because you would like expect like one of these tracks to be kind of just have like nuggets of the idea, right? But like you're saying, it was the whole track that he conceived of on the street, sang it into his phone, and then went home and made the track. And it literally is the same. I was amazed, and I was just like, oh my God, this is going to line up exactly. And so in the episode, it just goes back and forth between the two, which is, I'm so excited to hear how that actually did turn out after you sprinkle it with your magic wand. But yeah,
little
that
finesse
was,
sprinkles.
Yeah, and it was just such a exactly, but it was just such a treat to get that, because surprisingly a lot of times a composer will offer that and never follow through, and sometimes they're not allowed to follow through because their contract may state something that like anything that's created belongs to the publisher, and that's pretty rare with an indie game like Scrap Writers, but still those things happen. And so composers will have these really amazing like voice memos and want to share them and can't, or just decide not to, or whatever. So it was just so much fun that we got it, and it was so perfect, just like the track.
Yeah. Sometimes those sorts of things can demystify the process, and make you go, oh, okay, I see how they put all that together, whatever. But yeah, with this one, it was just so funny, because it's like
so funny.
It was just complete.
Complete. I know. Just like it just came to him and it was there. I just loved that. Yeah. But really fun music and a fun soundtrack. And I think too, and it just came out. It's not even been out 30 days. I don't think. Maybe mid-January or something. And I think it's a game that both you and I would love. Like, I think, we kind of have enjoyed some of those retro beat 'em up games. So I think the attitude and the like humor and the all that with it, in addition to the fantastic music, would be like a super fun game that I think we would like. That's just my 2 cents there, but yeah.
So, I could see playing this one.
Yeah, for sure. Are you playing anything right now? Have you gone back to Mass Effect Renegade things, or?
I haven't gone back to Mass Effect yet, but I have been messing around with Jedi Fallen Order a little bit.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Amazing. A Souls, I can't even believe it.
It's hard for me.
Well, it's hard for everyone. That's the point.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to just chip away at it and not switch it to like, story mode and actually play it. But the last thing I did was fight some big giant bat, which was pretty cool.
Interesting. Yeah. I never played that game, so I didn't know there were bats in the Star Wars universe.
Oh, I didn't either, but apparently there's at least one big one.
Or there was, am I right?
Yeah, or there was.
Cool. All right. Well, Scrap Writers with Nicolas de Ferran, that's going to be coming out this Friday, unless something terrible happens.
Yeah.
But hopefully it won't.
Knock on
happen.
Something.
Yeah, I know, like the plywood desk. So yeah, do you have anything else you want to add about that, or anything else?
Oh, just good episode coming up. Yep. Check it out. Yeah, fun music and
super fun music. Oh my God.
Yeah. Is there anything else in the pipeline coming up for episodes that
oh my God, yeah,
we should tease?
Well, we're booked a good month out. So oh yeah, okay. So we will be welcoming back Jason Graves in a few weeks.
Yeah.
And also Trevor Garekis, and they are related only by the fact that Jason, of course, scored the original Dead Space and the second one and parts of the third one. And Trevor scored the new content that appears in the remake. So they maintained all of Jason's original score, but then they added a bunch of content to the Dead Space remake, and Trevor scored that. So I had a really nice conversation with him. That's coming up next week. Jason will be the week after that. And then I had an interview yesterday with Amos Roddy, who did Citizen Sleeper. And that came out late last year. Really fantastic, narrative driven. There's like dice rolling aspects to it, a lot of reading. I have to sit really close to the TV because my eyes are so bad, which is really annoying, but it's a beautiful game and the music is absolutely fantastic. And we talked for quite a while. We talked for like more than an hour
Cool.
about his music for that, which was really, really fun. So those are all upcoming. And then, of course, there's always things in the works. So, you know, yeah, keeping
Sweet.
it real here.
Yeah.
I just see now that our storage is in. We have new storage. So I'm just it's like hackily showing in the back. So
yeah.
there's one of these waiting for you next time I see you.
Okay.
But
maybe they
that's
can
been a
sponsor
joy.
us.
Exactly. Lassie, let us know, please. I think they're French too. So we have a lot of
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, those are badass drives. But anyway, yeah, that's all I got. So yeah. Well,
All right. Well, cool.
check us out on Discord, talk to us about this and other episodes. Music, subscribe to this channel, that'd be great. If you like us, tell other people that. Or, say nice things about us in comments.
Or at least
in
the
places.
show, you don't have to necessarily like us.
Right. If you like our guests, let's start there. If you like the guests, and please pass the word around, and find us at patreon.com/level. Discord link will be down in the show notes not too long after we wrap up here. And there'll be a lot of useful links down there, merch, all the stuff. So great. Well, Sam Keenan, I'll catch you on the flip side, friend.
All right. See you later.